is a next weather alert from CBS News Miami.
Okay, we do want to get back to Casey. Casey, we are tracking Milton very closely, but ahead of that, we are expecting a lot of rain as well.
Yeah, so this is just going to be kind of a two-pronged system here. We've got what is going to be an area of low pressure already set to bring us some very heavy rain as we head into later today and into tonight. And then behind that is where we find Milton out across the southwestern Gulf of Mexico. These two features combined just overall going to be bringing us a very wet stretch of weather across South Florida, where we will continue to monitor our flood threat very closely. It's going to be increasing here as we head over the next few days and soils become more saturated. Out the door for your Sunday morning, cloudy, wet in spots. We've been tracking some showers out across portions of northern Broward County, light to moderate rain there along the northern border near Parkland. We continue to track some heavier pockets out near Homestead, 18-mile stretch down through Key Largo at the moment as well. So showers ongoing through today, and in fact right now I would say right in the morning hours, featuring likely the lowest chance for rain, because watch what happens as we head into the afternoon. We're going to start to see that first system, again this will not be a tropical system, start to crank up the moisture across the area. Rain becoming filled in as we get closer to 2, 3, 4 o'clock. It is going to be very wet across the area with heavy downpours through 5, 6 p.m. Ongoing rounds of heavy rain into tonight and tomorrow. Monday is still going to be a very wet one as you head back to work and kids head back to school. Multiple rounds of rain, and again that's where we will continue to watch for an increasing flood risk, because we already saw rain yesterday, and as we continue to see more and more rain, soils become more saturated, and that's where we see that flood risk occur. Now by Tuesday, behind this area of low pressure, I think a little bit more of a break. We're going to be a little bit drier. Those rain chances come down temporarily, and then Wednesday all eyes are going to be on Milton, that will be strengthening across the Gulf of Mexico as it continues on this east-northeasterly track. So getting to Milton now, Tropical Storm Milton, 50-mile-per-hour tropical storm. It's not moving too quickly, only at 5 miles per hour, but we are anticipating this to pick up speed and strength as we head over the next few days. It is going to likely undergo a period of rapid intensification, likely becoming a hurricane by tonight, Category 2 hurricane by Monday night, and then a major Category 3 hurricane by Tuesday night before making landfall across the west coast of Florida, as unfortunately what is going to be a major Category 3 hurricane, nothing that they need right now as they are still cleaning up after Helene, then working its way across the peninsula pretty quickly here Wednesday into Thursday, and then out it goes out to sea as we head into Thursday night. Notice much of South Florida no longer in that forecast cone as confidence continues to increase on track. We now no longer have any model that takes it into South Florida. As we look at our spaghetti models, notice they all though will be zeroing in on the southwest coast of Florida, west coast of Florida, Tampa. Really going to have to watch what could be a very dangerous situation very closely. So what are we going to see here locally? Still things that we're going to be fine-tuning here, as we will see likely some shifts in tracks, shifts in intensity that's going to change our impacts, but our main threat looks to be flooding. It's going to be a heavy rainfall event here locally, especially as we head from now through Wednesday. Here's just Milton's impacts that we'll see Tuesday into Wednesday. The flood risk will remain highest. I do think we're going to see some gusts right now, and again these are just preliminary numbers. Gusts look to be between about 40, 50 miles per hour, so kind of similar to what we saw with Helene. We'll have to watch for some minor a surge, especially down to the Keys. Here is that flood watch in effect. Rainfall totals on average of 4 to 7 inches will be a possibility, but again, those numbers still subject to change. Out the door, a lot of cloud cover. Temperatures at least will be kept down with all the rain as we head for the next several days. We will continue with the very wet conditions as we head through the remainder of today, especially by this afternoon. The rain really going to be picking up here. Next 4 days, we are under that next weather alert for a flood threat. The main impacts from Milton will be felt on Wednesday. Wednesday will likely be a windy one. The good news is behind this system, we actually get to enjoy some drier air, lower dew points, lower humidity, and those rain chances come down by the end of the week.